बरसाना में जन्म जन्म लिया जो है वर्षा होती है। क्या होती है? प्रेम की वर्षा। ये के नाम हो गया वर्षाना। प्रेम की वर्षा, यहाँ पर साक्षात प्रेम की मूर्तिमान स्वरूप
the embodiment of this transcendental love in Golok Vrindavan. She appeared from that transcendental realm to this realm, and she showers that shower of love. In as we see the rain falling on our bodies, the body becomes wet. In the same way, the devotees, in the separation of this love, and they fish out of water. Shrimati Radhika showers this rain of love with this cool rain. When it rains after a hot period of time, then we are all very happy and pleased. If you want, and this pastime has been spoken about in Brahmanda Vivarta Puran, in different Puranas. The appearance of Srimati Radhika has been spoken of, written of. In this Kalpa, Srimati Radhika's appearance has been in Raval, the place called Raval. Where is Raval? We should know. In Gokul. Near Gokul. There's one town called Raval. Very beautiful place on the banks of the Yamuna. According to different kalpas, this appearance is different. It's been described in the Puranas, but very few people know of this. People know more about, they know about Barsana. They go to Barsana, have darshan there. There's a temple of Shriji. Shriji means Srimati Radhika. Where there is a place called Vrishabhanu Kaur, where Vrishabhanu Maharaj used to live and perform his daily morning routines, ablutions. And sometimes the cows used to drink there and also bathe there. Yeah. This place is very beautiful. If you go to Barsana, you have to visit Gher 1, four prominent places. One is Mor Kutir. When you climb up a hill, there's a place where Krishna became like a peacock and tried to break Srimati Radhika's man. There's another place called Mangad. Another is Dangad, Vilashgad, Morkutir. These four places are very prominent. And Vilasgad, where Radha and Krishna perform many different types of pastimes. where Krishna joked and laughed. He wants to give charity to a poor Brahmana. No, the poor Brahmana begged to Krishna, take Srimati Radhika. Krishna said, I said, I have already a wife. What can I do with another? How can I manage two? And that way, that Brahmana became bereft of this benediction. This place is called Dan Ghar. Then the Brahmana lamented, how I was bereft of this love of Srimati Radhika. It's very nicely described. Dadghan, Mangad, Vilasgad. We do parikrama of these places. Radha Krishna's many pastimes. Gurudev used to describe these places. When we go to those places where the meeting of Radha and Krishna took place in their very young age with the Sakhis, they used to meet. Very beautiful place. And coming down from that place, there's a place of Srimati Radhika's birth, Rishabhanu Maharaj's place, how home, and his wife Kirtika, they used to live there. You can have darshan there. Very nice place. Sridham, also Srimati Radhika's brother. A very beautiful place. About Barsana. And nearby is Pili Pakor. Pili Pakor is a pretty yellowish colored watered lake where Srimati Radhika washed her hands of the haldi that is put at the time of the wedding ceremony, where she washed her hands. That water has become yellow, which is known as Pili Pokar. Pili means yellow and Pokar means lake, pond. These places are in Barsana, very nice transcendental places. And going ahead further, there's Uchagaon, a town on the very top of the hill where Lalita Devi performed her pastimes, where she performed pastimes with her Sakhis. That's not the place of Srimati Lalita Devi's birth. Some people think it is. Actually, the place of her birth it's Uddhav Kund ke paas. We went. No, Lalita Devi. She performed pastimes with Srimati Radhika and her maids, girlfriends. Uchagaon. Yeah. These pastimes which you're describing are of this kalpa. Ravat. near Gokul,
नंद गोकुल के पास रावण
near Nanda Gokul. There's a place called Raval
इसी
or
कल्प में
Ravat.
राधा जी कमल से प्रकट हुई
In other kalpas, she appeared from a lotus.
कमल यही कहा जाता है
She's known as Kamal Joni.
श्रीमती राधिका जी और अग्नि से प्रकट हुई
In other kalpas, she appeared from fire. And other kalpas, she appeared from an egg.
ये सब अनेक कथाएं जो है
In many different
इसी कल्प में
pastimes.
श्रीमती राधिका जमुना में
And some kalpas, she appeared from the Jamuna.
कमल से प्रकट हुई
And in other kalpas, from a lotus.
कल्प भेदे से बड़ी कथा
According to the different kalpas, she appeared in different ways.
बड़ा कमाई कर
Kamai Karala. Kamai Karala is the place of Sri Lalita Devi's birth.
ललिता जी के ऐसा स्थान है कभी कभी हम जाते हैं सभी जो है उनकी स्थान है कभी आप लोग जाना
If you get a chance, you should go and have darshan there.
राधा जी जन्म होने की पहली समस्त सखियों की जो है
Before Srimati Radhika's birth, all the other Sakhis, they also took birth in different places. Chitra was born in Chiskoli.
चलो हम जो कथा जो करें राधा जी इस कल्प में राधा जी की जन्म
In this kalpa, Srimati Radhika,
रावण
she appeared in Raval.
रावण वास्तव में है एक जमींदार की उपाधि माना
This is a title of a landowner.
जमींदार आदि को जो है
In previous times,
प्रकार जो है
the landowners,
उपाधि दी
they were given different titles.
टाइटल दिया ये रावण शब्द की अर्थ
The meaning of Raval
अथवा इसके बाद अनेक जो है
means that person who has a lot of wealth in terms of land or other types of wealth.
और अनेक प्रकार गुण संपन्न होने पर उनकी ये टाइटल दिया जाता है
They are given this title.
और उसी नाम के अनुसार
By this name,
गांव के नाम रख दिया
Raval, this town was named. Very nice place.
क्योंकि हमारे भक्तिनाथ ठाकुर जी कहते हैं
Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, wherever Srimati Lalita Devi takes, and wherever Radhika takes birth, her Sakhis also take birth nearby. In Mangalarti, not Mangalarti, some Vishabhanukur, in the place of Vishabhanu Maharaj, where Srimati Radhika was born. There are places nearby surrounding that place. In the Kirtan by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, where Srimati Radhika was married, the town in which she was married, I pray that I will take birth in that same village. In different Puranas, like Brahmanda Puran, it's described about her marriage. In some kalpas, Bhandir one is been said that her place of marriage. We visit that place sometimes. There's a place of her marriage there, where Brahma himself performed the ceremony. And this is not the pastimes of one kalpa, but many different kalpas, which vary slightly. There are many Puranas. By the transcendental vision of the sages like Shukadeva Goswami. To know about Srimati Radhika, you'll have to read many different types of scriptures. then we can understand something of Srimati Radhika. Because Srimati Radhika's tattva, Radha tattva, is very secret. Radha Brahmanda, she is known as Durga. In this mature world, people think of Durga as the 10-arm form of the goddess. But Durga actually means that which we have to perform severe austerities to find the source of this divine love. So one name of Radha, Srimati Radhika, is Durga. Durga. Dur, meaning to understand Srimati Radhika, we have to perform severe austerities, severe penances. Even personalities like Lord Brahma, it's very difficult for them to understand Srimati Radhika. Brahma, Shiva, Narada, and great sages, those with great knowledge and austerities, they cannot understand. Radha Tattva is very, very rare. Krishna's her love for Krishna has been hidden, and she is known as Durga for this reason. There are 1,108 names of Srimati Radhika. Durga is one of those names. She has many names. Srimati Radhika. She gave her name to all the demigoddesses. In this way, that the people of this world will remember her indirectly. To please or to cover the living entities of this world. But those who are one-pointed, who want to attain Krishna Prem, only for them this has been made very easy and simple. Like in this world, people say Dharma, Artha, Kam and Moksha, religiosity, economic development, sense gratification and liberation. If one goes beyond these four, they want to go towards liberation. And above this liberation is, very few people know of this fifth element. Because in this material world, people want both things. They want material wealth and they want bhakti as well. You cannot have both. Philippines, Manila, he's explained in Manila that you cannot put two swords in one sheath. So you can hear, okay? You okay? Can you hear? Only one sword can stay in one sheath. The meaning is, love is like this. It only goes in one direction, not in two. We cannot enjoy this material world and attain the Lord. But people of this material world, they want this both. If we speak too much about renunciation, they will run away. Just to pacify them, we agreed to, like we speak of Dhruva Maharaj. He performed severe austerities. He still attained this Dhruvaloka, this planet. So maybe it's possible for me to attain a planet like this. So in this way, we speak about Prahlad Maharaj, about renunciation and knowledge, because we are not able to perform one-pointed devotional service. Only by this one-pointedness can we attain Srimati Radhika. Ananya, meaning not any other, just Srimati Radhika. Without this one-pointedness, we cannot attain the love of Srimati Radhika. Krishna can give everything, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, but he cannot give this love. He keeps this held back. He cheats us by giving us these other four elements. Listen carefully. Hearing this again and again, our sukriti will be collected, and when that is mature, we get sadhu sangha, and in some birth we may attain this greed, longing. So in this verse, Ramanda describes, after many births of accumulated pious credits, we get this greed, this jewel of greed, this wealth of greed. But you cannot have it both ways. This greed cannot be both ways. You will only have greed for one direction. So for this reason it is said, it is Sukriti. Greed should be one-pointed, like we hear of Mirabai. She left everything. She went to Vrindavan. But we cannot do this. Anybody ready to do that? Sure. If you consider, you think very few, one-pointed devotional. But still, we are very fortunate that we can hear this Harikatha. Whether we attain it in this life or the next, but certainly in one life, we will certainly get, this is our aim and objective in one lifetime in the future. Haribo. Haribo. For this reason, we are repeating and speaking of this katha. We cannot leave this material world. We cannot leave our position. We cannot leave our children. We cannot leave our parents. But we can listen to Harikatha. By hearing this again and again, slowly, slowly, you will plant this seed, and this seed will sprout. And that seed will flower, will cross over this Brahmanda and reach Vaikuntha, and further from that reach Ayodhya, from that Dwarka, from Dwarka we'll go to Mathura, from Mathura we'll go to Vrindavan, Golok Vrindavan. This is Mahaprabhu's words.
पानी देते जाओ,
keep watering.
बीज तो आपकी प्राप्ति हुई,
You've attained the seed.
बीज प्राप्ति हुई कि नहीं?
Yes.
कहाँ से मिली?
Where have you got the
देश से प्राप्ति।
seed? At the end of the field. The water is.
आज irrigation system है ना,
We have this irrigation system.
जो पानी आता है उसके
The water flows from above, then a dam is made, and then from the pressure of the water in the dam, it's taken further down across the valley in the dry desert.
dry area, वहाँ पर भी सरकार उसे
Even the government is now irrigating barren dry land to cultivate it.
उसी प्रकार हम लोग की
In this
कैसे है?
same way, this field of ours is the dry, barren field.
ये हरि कथा की
By this process of listening to Harikatha, remembering Harikatha, we irrigate the dry field of of this potential we have. There is no other process apart from remembering, chanting, hearing. By hearing continuously, slowly, slowly, then we attain everything.
बहुत ही सुंदर कथा है। आइए कथा में राधा जी के नाम क्या बताया मैंने?
Srimati Radhika's name is called Durga, one name of Srimati Radhika.
जिसकी प्राप्ति के लिए स्वयं ब्रह्मा जी कह रहे हैं,
Brahma himself says, to attain this,
मैंने कितने हजार
I've performed hundreds and thousands of years of austerities,
60,000 years
60,000 years. I performed austerities. Still, I cannot understand Radha Tattva. This is very confidential. Prabhupada Saraswati writes that which Swami, that dust from the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika, just remembering that, it's not easy. But to attain just once that one particle of the dust from the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika, our life will be successful. So one pastime, you listen. In this Vrindavan and Seva Kunj, the Ras Leela was taking a cap, or then they'll take your mobile phones. After 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, absolutely deserted place. Those monkeys who were there in the daytime were creating so much havoc. Not one could stay in that place. After 11:30, 12 o'clock, they are nowhere to be seen. Nobody knows where they go. The monkeys. Some people challenge this, that this is a superstition, and that if you go into Sevakunj in the middle of the night, in this time when the Ras Leela is supposed to be taking place, that you would not come out alive again. There is one place just near opposite Sevakunj. It's several floors high. You can see from there. There's nothing. So everything's very quiet. This word ras is a very deep word. To enter the ras is not an ordinary thing. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who's the doer of the ras is Krishna. He's the only male there. Everybody else there is female. Krishna is the only male. So this ras took place between Krishna and the gopis. The meaning of ras is where Rasik Shekhar, Shri Krishna, he tastes many different mellows. He's the connoisseur of. Rupa Goswami says, where all types of activities, 18 types of activities, like stealing the flute, performing water sporting pastimes. It's not an ordinary thing. And there's Nitya Ras as well. After 2 o'clock, the Ras was finished or ended. Shrimati Radhika came with her Sakhis on the bank of the Jamuna, on the sand of the banks of the Jamuna. Become one particle of dust at the feet of Shrimati Radhika. Meaning, if we can just once take the shelter of Shrimati Radhika's lotus feet, even as a grain of sand, in this kirtan, Radhika Charana Renu, Pave Giridhari. By taking the shelter of Shrimati Radhika's feet, we can attain Krishna. Yeah. She won't let him wipe her feet. Even whatever. The Brahma and Shiva and other great demigods perform great austerities to attain this Radha Prem, to attain the shelter of Shrimati Radhika. They perform so much austerity. Tanga Vidya, Prabodhanand Saraswati. He is known as Tanga Vidya. Prabodhananda Saraswati is describing this. Radha Tattva is not ordinary Tattva. Kalindi, she describes Shrimati Radhika's qualities. As we were explaining about Lalita Devi. Lalita Devi was born in Kamai Karel. Lalita Pahad, one mountain where she performed pastimes. Who is this Lalita Shakhi? She is herself Shrimati Radhika, who gives pleasure to Krishna. Lalit mood. She's manifesting this mood called Lalit mood, Lalit Bhav, to please Krishna. Lalit meaning very beautiful, sweet mood. It's called Lalit Bhav, by which Krishna's desires are fulfilled. Shrimati Radhika is capable of fulfilling all of Krishna's desires completely. So in this Brihad Gautamiya Tantra, this shloka describes Shrimati Radhika Paradevata. Here this word Radhika is the supreme of all of Krishna's potencies. Radha. Ra means anurag, deep attachment. And Dha means dhavati, to chase after. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead who is worshipped by Brahma and Shiva, who bow down to the lotus feet of Krishna. Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. That Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda, his potency, Haladi, pleasure potency, Srimati Radhika. She's the embodiment of supreme bliss and pleasure, gives pleasure to Krishna. So that's why we call her Radha. That Krishna, with great deep attachment, runs after, according to different kalpas. In some kalpas, Krishna is thinking, I have to perform ras. He's there by himself on the bank of the Jamuna, underneath the Bansi tree, Bansi Bhatt, with the flute in his hand. He's alone, and in his mind another desire manifests, that I would have many consorts with this desire, and with this desire simultaneously Krishna's Yogamaya Shashakti, Ichha Sakti, his desire potency. Ichha Shakti. Everybody has this desire potency. You are sitting here. How long will you sit here? Until your desire is fulfilled. Then you will get up and go. Once you've satisfied your desire, then you would have enough. From a small child to an old person, some manifest their desire, and sometimes they unmanifest their desire. The desire is not manifest. You have desire potency. Your desire to sit here and listen to Harikatha. After some time you'll think, I have to go back home, I have some work to do, I have other duties, responsibility. Have to pick up the children from school, etc., etc. Then you will get up and go according to your desire. All the activities, all the pastimes of Krishna, the center of which are his desire potency. Eko aham bahu swami. Eko aham means I am alone.